Book Club. We are joined today by author Tim Brookes, who has authored this awesome book called Writing Beyond Writing, Lessons from Endangered Alphabets. This is just a fascinating story. I love it. I love all the information that you have in here, and I cannot wait to dive into a discussion about this. So before we get started, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. Before we get started, we are going to jump into just a quick presentation about what SASA is. SASA, again, we are doing a live book club with Tim Brookes. And SASA is on a mission to promote the study of the ancient world and engagement with our human deeper pasts, building a grassroots movement through outreach, collaboration, accessibility, and public scholarship. We work toward the goal of inspiring a wide, inclusive community of scholars, learners, and students. You can follow us pretty much on every platform. We are everywhere, and we always have a lot of things going on. So please follow us. Just some live event protocol for all of our listeners and watchers out there. Be kind and respectful. Listen and ask thoughtful questions throughout the event. We are live streaming on several platforms, and there are chat features and question features there. So please feel free to ask any questions during our discussion, anything related to the story or any questions you have for Tim. And we will definitely answer those. And most of all, just have fun. And if you enjoy SASA's live events and you want to support Save Ancient Studies Alliance, there's a QR code in the top left corner of the screen. If you scan that, you'll have an option to become a monthly supporter of SASA. And then throughout as well, we will be posting a QR code for the book as well. And I'm just going to put that up here. This is the book that we are going to be talking about. This QR code goes directly to Tim Brookes' website, the Endangered Alphabet Project, and all proceeds directly support this project. So let's dive into this, Tim. I'm super, super excited. So just in your own words, can you tell us what this book is about and what your inspiration was for it?
Sure. I was working as a program at college, etc., etc. And
Tim, you're breaking up again. I think we're having some internet issues once again here. Say something. Yeah, it's still really laggy. I can hear you sometimes, but like once you start getting into it, it just morphs into a vacuum cleaner.
No one's ever told me I was morphing into a
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just the sound is just not coming through.
Huh.
Okay. So maybe just speak slower. Maybe it's just having a problem getting all of the information in. Let's try that.
So I time I discovered that most of the world's writers are endangered. And I put the two together and I began carving pieces of text in alphabets. As I carved them, I would sort of research them and find out these of writing or forms of writing in the world, which were not only really different from ours, but also really understood writing is really about here in the in fact, there are many kinds of writing, understandings of writing. More vivid, richer, more colorful, more spiritual, and more community connected. So in writing is to say, okay, been out in the world, that tells us about writing itself. Is detrimental.
So the audio is like just barely coming through. I'm trying to troubleshoot as you're talking to see if I can figure out what's going on. We're just getting bits and pieces of what you're saying. Try saying something now.
Okay, I say something now. I'm trying to say something. Third thing.
I'm so sorry, Tim.
Yeah, as I say, I don't think it's the same because and by and large, everything seems to work out.
Yeah, I usually. So on my screen, I'm showing that. Let me see here. So there's some little bars like above our names, and I'm showing that you have one little red bar down below.
Doesn't say where the fault is.
So I'm gonna pause the live stream. So everybody watching, Tim, if it's all right with you, can we reschedule until we can get our internet issues resolved?
Yeah, absolutely.
I really, really want to have this discussion. I really want to talk about this book with you. And I'm just so sorry we're having connectivity issues, but if that's all right with you,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's
schedule. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. And sorry, everybody, to our readers, our watchers. We are definitely going to have this discussion. So please stay tuned for our rescheduled discussion with Tim. So thank you, everybody, for joining, and we will see you guys soon.